So now, meanwhile, Kenya's largest labor movement, that is COTU, has threatened to rally all its members to down their tools should the President William Ruto administration fail to increase the salaries of employees to cushion them against the harsh economic times. The COTU officials, led by Deputy Secretary General Benson Okwara, have also asked the government to withdraw new taxes and review the new fuel prices, terming them a burden on the shoulders of already strained Kenyans. KTN's David Modhoka reports.
2 days after the government increased fuel prices to an all-time high, further raising the already high cost of living in the country, Kenyan employees, through the Central Organization of Trade Unions COTU, have declared enough is enough. COTU has now threatened to withdraw its more than 1.5 million members from their workplaces in industrial action should the government fail to move quickly to increase salaries of Kenyan workers.
If the government finds that the only way to get money is to get it from the Kenyan workers, we are demanding that the government must give a corresponding increase of salaries Kenyan workers by at least 50%. So that can be able to cushion us, so that the whatever percentage they take from out of it, we can get something to sustain us. If this is not done, then as Kenyan workers, we must get other ways to see how to, to fight for Kenyan workers, including taking some industrial action.
COTU officials have further piled pressure on the President William Ruto administration to withdraw the new taxes and lower the record high fuel prices, insisting that the harsh economy already has a majority of Kenyan workers on their knees.
It has reached a stage where the Kenyan worker is not working because he likes that work. It is not because of a calling. It has reached a stage whereby we are just working for the sake of trying to pay, to struggle to pay our bills. That is where it has reached. We are not productive anymore. We are suffering.
This as COTU took issue with the Salaries and Remuneration Commission that is supposed to review salaries and appropriately advise government on when to increase salaries. COTU accuses SRC of high-handedness and turning a deaf ear to the cries of Kenyan workers.
The Judicial Service Commission has said as much, that their operations are in conflict with the Constitution of the Republic. They don't listen. The Public Service Commission, who is the employer by extension of every person, including they themselves, they have said as much. They don't listen. All unions have written to complain about this. They don't listen.
This latest announcement by COTU is a departure from its year-long stand with the Kenya Kwanza government and a departure from its Secretary General Francis Atwoli's leaning towards the side of President William Ruto. David Modhoka, KTN News, Nairobi.
So now the Catholic Church has also